Hello everyone, Jonathan EAS&Weather here with a severe weather update for the Day 2 outlook. I'm still a little congested, so just bear with me here in the video. But anyway, we have a slight risk for severe weather tomorrow that encompasses far eastern Alabama, most of Georgia, most of South Carolina, most of North Carolina, far eastern Tennessee, and south central and southwestern Virginia. And we have a marginal tomorrow that encompasses northern Florida, the Florida Panhandle, much of Alabama, southern and extreme northwestern Georgia, eastern Tennessee, far southeastern South Carolina, eastern North Carolina, eastern Kentucky, most of Virginia, all of West Virginia, the Panhandle of Maryland, and south central Maryland, as well as southwestern Pennsylvania, and east central and southeastern Georgia. Going to the tornado threat for tomorrow. Excuse me. We have a 5% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses east central Georgia, central South Carolina, and central North Carolina, and a 2% chance of an isolated tornado tomorrow that encompasses much of the Florida Panhandle, much of Alabama, pretty much all of Georgia, much of South Carolina, all of North Carolina, well, most of North Carolina, I should say, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, the southern half of West Virginia, and most of Virginia. Going to the wind threat for tomorrow, we have a 15% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses eastern Alabama, most of Georgia, most of South Carolina, most of North Carolina, far eastern Tennessee, far eastern Tennessee, and south central and southwestern Virginia. There's a 5% chance of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher tomorrow. That encompasses northern Florida, the Florida Panhandle, much of Alabama, extreme northwestern and southern Georgia, far southeastern South Carolina, eastern North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, eastern Kentucky, most of Virginia, all of West Virginia, far south central and the Panhandle of Maryland, well, far south central Maryland and the Maryland Panhandle, southwestern Pennsylvania, pretty much all West Virginia, and east central and southeastern Ohio. Going to the hail threat for tomorrow, there's a 5% chance of hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger tomorrow. That encompasses far southeastern Alabama, extreme north central part of the Florida Panhandle, most of Georgia, most of South Carolina, the western half of North Carolina, and south central Virginia for tomorrow. Going to the summary for tomorrow, severe storms are possible from across parts of the southeast, mid-Atlantic, and upper Ohio Valley on Sunday. So, that's all I got for today, and this is the Day 1 outlook, but I'm not going to go over it because I went over the Day 1 outlook in the previous video. But anyway, stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow. I mean, especially today across the south, because today's going to be a very dangerous day across the southern U.S. with several tornadoes, some long-tracked, and strong tornadoes expected today. Tomorrow's not going to be as serious, but it's not zero either for tomorrow, so you're going to want to remain vigilant tomorrow too. So stay safe in the affected areas both today and tomorrow, and depending on how I feel, I should have another update tomorrow, if I don't get worse again. So I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.